In the last episode, I embarked on my first solo trip of the year, heading out to the Olympic Peninsula in Washington State. On the first night, I encountered signs of a recent storm with downed trees, a forgotten chainsaw, and plenty of rain. The sights turned out to be quite incredible as I witnessed visitors in the sky and crashing waves of the ocean. Though as with every journey, the adventure must continue.
My jeans are torn, sweat coming through my shirt, keep pushing even though it hurts. I'm chasing what I know is true, there's nothing that I would not do. When everyone around me...
Alright guys, so I think it is lunchtime. I made it to another known spot of mine that I've ventured to many times in the past, which is nestled right along this riverbank here, which is pretty awesome. This is a great spot. It is private property, so you do have to pay a fee to be here, but nonetheless, what you get is an amazing dispersed camping site. So, you know, it's definitely worth an option. I think I'll grab lunch here. I may come back to this spot for camping tonight. There's a couple other places that I mapped out earlier that I do want to check out. So we'll explore those, see how they look, and if not, we can always come back. But I think this will be a great spot for some lunch. You even see the views behind me there. Beautiful, beautiful area. So this rain keeps coming on and off, so I'm constantly jumping in and out of the truck today, but awesome day so far. Lots of rain, plenty of snow from the recent storm, but the views are always amazing.
I'm a man on a mission. I'm a man on a mission. I don't need no permission. I'm a man on a mission. Take it up now, take it up. I ain't waiting and wishing. Take it up now, take it up. I got that ambition. Take it up now, take it up. I'm a man on a mission. Won't wait another minute, no, I won't wait another minute, no, I won't wait another minute, no, I won't, yeah. I won't wait another minute, no, I won't. I'm a man on a mission. I'm a man on a mission. I don't need no permission.
With the evening soon to set in, it was time to scout out camp for the night. I decided to check out some new sites I previously researched on Gaia Maps to find any possible winners. Even if it turned out to be a no-go, the road alone was a great find. Plus, it's a nice bonus to get the bottom half of the truck rinsed off. As I drove the short, muddy trail, it led to a boat launch with another side trail that followed up the river. It eventually came to a dead end, making for a nice secluded spot, though as seeing how saturated the ground was and the proximity to the river, I opted to keep pushing to see what else lied ahead. Okay guys, so it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm slowly starting to wind down the day as far as exploring and then potentially finding camp. A few that I had mapped out look like possible winters, but either the area is just completely muddy with all the rain that has fallen, as well as the melting snow. So just the whole area is just kind of like a swamp, if you will, and not really the most ideal place to camp. And then the others, they'll just have down trees every 20, 50 yards or so. So it's really not worth the effort of cutting it all down, knowing that it's not like a must-need destination. So hopping back on the maps now, maybe go back to a few others that I have planned as backups. But in any measure, we'll go ahead and find camp, get dinner going, and hunker down for another rainy night. Alright guys, so I found camp for tonight, which is actually pretty nice. I think it's a double win for me. Right next to a river, which is right on the other side of the bank, if you can see that. And then we're also in the snow. I haven't done any snow camping yet, and this is a first. So temperatures are around freezing-ish. Shouldn't be too bad of a night, but nonetheless, still a pretty good sight. So I'm gonna go ahead and get camp set up here, get the awning deployed, because of course it is raining, and look at getting some dinner made. But should be a great evening for sleeping. I love the sound of the white noise the river makes. It's just something about it, puts me to sleep instantly. Let's get dinner going. Alright guys, welcome inside the rooftop tent. I just wanted to showcase to you guys how I'm keeping warm on these cold nights, as I know some of you might have some questions on how I am accomplishing that. So to start with, I am not running any type of propane based heater like a buddy heater or anything like that. Nor do I have any electric hookups for a heating blanket. What I primarily have used in the past and what I continue to use just for its simplicity and because it has worked is just solid base layers. Invest in some really nice base layers that keep you warm, everything from your feet and up. That along with a nice rated sleeping bag. I have a 10-degree mummy sleeping bag and several wool blankets, and a combination between all of that has kept me pretty warm. What's also nice is this particular rooftop tent also has insulated floor and ceiling, which gives you a little bit more warmth, so everything all together keeps me really warm at night. I have no complaints, nor have I felt the need of needing something else to keep me warm. But I know some of you guys might have had questions, so there you go. Along with that, I do have some entertainment to keep me occupied while I'm up here. Alright guys, so for tonight's in-flight entertainment, we have turkey jerky. I always like to try and keep a snack anytime I go to bed, just in case I get hungry. Also like to keep a bottle of water in case I get thirsty. Charging electronic devices. I have the USB portable charger, plugs right into whatever you need. And then for this evening's movie of choice is The Martian. Have multiple movies downloaded. This one's a good one just to kind of watch. But yeah, here's the setup essentially. All the blankets, sleeping bag underneath, nice and warm, and that is it. This is what keeps me warm, entertained, and nice and cozy on winter nights just like this. The next morning turned out to be a nice start, as the rain was temporarily on hold, though forecasts showed our destination for the day to be much the opposite. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our second day out here on the peninsula. Had a wonderful evening last night. The rain actually stopped a little bit, which was very nice. Didn't have to worry about soaking any more of the gear than it needed to be. But camping right next to that river, that was amazing. Love falling asleep to that white noise. So needless to say, it was a great night of sleep with that. But now with today, they're calling for heavy rains this afternoon, so I'm kind of getting a jump on the day and gonna work my way hopefully up towards Nia Bay and see if we can make it out to Cape Flattery. That's the goal. We'll see what the weather looks like. It is a short little hike, so we can always just gear up if need be. But we'll go ahead and work our way there. Might stop in Forks for a quick coffee and breakfast and see where the road takes us. But great trip so far, just a little bit wet. Alright guys, so finally made it to Cape Flattery. Was about hour and a half drive from last night's camp, so not too terribly bad. The rain is definitely coming down pretty good, but I got all my rain gear on, so we should be alright. It's about a really short hike. I'm not exactly sure the mileage, but it's a very short hike from the parking lot to the actual viewpoint. So we're going to go ahead and take you guys there, see some views, see if we can see anything really, but this spot's always a fun area to just come out regardless of the weather. It is the farthest westernmost point of the contiguous United States. That's a mouthful, but basically for all of the US, this is as far west as you can be for all the combined states themselves, excluding Alaska and Hawaii. So pretty cool. Nice little area to just check off on your list if you have one going. But let's go ahead and get ready, gear up, and venture out on the trail. And here I thought I would be the only one doing this in the rain. A lot of other diehards willing to go out and see the views just like me. Proves you can do this no matter the weather, guys.
I'm like the dark in the clouds on a rainy day. On a fire in the hills and I'm headed your way. Oh, it's alright, baby, don't be afraid. I'm just giving heads up on my dangerous ways. And I know everything I touch burns right down to dust. 'Cause I'm reckless, yeah, I'm reckless. And I always seem to fall on the wrong side of the law. 'Cause I'm reckless, yeah, I'm reckless. I keep my hand right on the flame, and I try but I can't change my reckless ways. I'm gunpowder in a shell looking for the lead. I'm the proof and the poison running through your head. Oh, I'm a blade on a knife in the deepest cut. And these dangerous ways ain't danger enough, no. And I know everything I touch burns right down to dust. 'Cause I'm reckless, yeah, I'm reckless. And I always seem to fall on the wrong side of the law. 'Cause I'm reckless, yeah, I'm reckless. I keep my hand right on the flame, and I've tried but I can't change my reckless ways.
Alright guys, welcome to Cape Flattery. It's rainy, but you know what? It's beautiful over here. Sound of the crashing waves against these rocks are unbelievable. This is a pretty spectacular place. I definitely recommend putting it on the list if you haven't been out here before. It's pretty incredible. Even with the downpour rain, I could easily spend most of the day here, listening to the calming sound of the waves hitting the landscape below. Though I did eventually work my way back. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me on this trip. I think it was pretty successful. I got to see the spots that I had on the itinerary, discovered some new ones that I had missed from previous trips but was able to explore it on this one, and all while doing it in the unwanted, if you will, weather of the downpour rain. I hope this episode, kicking off the year, I hope it inspires you guys to, venture out even when conditions aren't as ideal as you'd like them to be. Go prepared, obviously, but, still enjoy the area that you're in, the landscape that you have. And again, it doesn't matter what gear you have, as long as you're out there enjoying it. That's all that matters. So I will catch you guys on the next episode. Until then, safe travels and have fun. Take care.
I think I'm in love with trouble, and I know everything I touch burns right down to dust, 'cause I'm reckless, yeah, I'm reckless, and I always seem to fall on the wrong side of the law, 'cause I'm reckless, yeah, I'm reckless. I keep my hand right on the flame, and I try but I can't change my reckless ways. I know everything I touch burns right down to dust.